The first question I have, the percent of couples that love to share their wedding video on the social media. Closer. 27 is the winner. It's close. So it's 31%. Only 31% of people want to share their wedding video. Does anybody know what the percent of people who regrets not hiring videographer? 67%. I'm just going to go over real quick the things that can go wrong, the 10 things. The insurance, hopefully everybody understands it's very important for all vendors have insurance. I had a lot of cases, people calling me, asking me to show up at the venue because their videographer was late for the wedding. Anybody knows this case? Uncle filming the wedding? Where is the record button? Is it important that they have filmed weddings before? This is not really a job of the videographer, but isn't it wonderful to have a vendor at your wedding who can problem solve? So a lot of times photographers and other vendors can't relate to the guests. Or the team or the photographers, they fight and they don't respect each other. It's very important that vendors are there for you, not for themselves and getting their job done. You'll be surprised how many lawsuits out there. Millions of lawsuits. People post videos on the Facebook, they go viral, but it's incredibly embarrassing. So a lot of people don't know that videographers actually owns the copyrights and can do anything they want with the video, so you can negotiate those terms. Do you just assume that videographer is going to be wearing all black and a suit, or he's going to show up in a jeans and maybe orange short and stick out of the crowd? How important it is for videographer to be flexible. You know, if you have to move the day or something is running late, are they there for you? So at the end, it's a lifetime memories. So how important it is to preserve it correctly. The people who are interested, we can talk about it later, but there's just a lot involved in wedding planning and choosing the videographer. So there's two types of videographers, technicians and artists. So technicians are people who have the video cameras and they think that this is all they need. I suggest you compare videographers and not the packages. Usually the first call I get, people ask what's your packages and what's your services. But it really doesn't matter if you don't like the person and they can never deliver the product that you like in the first place. Look at these two pictures. I don't know if you can see the quality very well. So it's the same scene shot by two different people. Look, you're in the room, you see the wedding is happening, but photographer is in front of you, there's a stand there. Can you see any emotions? Can you see any beauty? It's filmed. You can't complain that your videographer didn't do the job, he didn't film it. But do you want it to be filmed this way? So what is professional videographer? Number one is experienced. Should he be experienced? Does it just come with purchasing a video camera? Or does it come with years of practicing your skills? Attentive to details. A lot of things can be missed by the videographer who's not paying attention to what's going on all around, not just in front of you. So a lot of videographers just sit there and wait for the key events to happen, the cake cutting. But what happens in between, they could miss very important moments if they're not on a timeline. Storyteller. So you can't really tell on this picture, but the bride is crying, and if videographer catches the tear dropping, that's a huge good sign, because it's a moment that only happens once or twice during the wedding. So what is the art? This is from Google. Beauty and emotional power with technical skills and intended to be appreciated. So does every videographer have beautiful and emotional shots? So how can you track down, how can you investigate on the experience and all those positive things that I was talking about? So I think the most important thing is look at their reviews, of course. Wedding vendors should be passionate about what they do, but what exactly is it? Like, is it just their sales tricks and how excited they are about getting you as a customer, or are they really good at what they do? I Googled fun person and a bunch of Russian people came up for some reason. I don't know if I should do the dance or... So the trustworthy. Look, you can trust me. I'm a professional videographer, right? The last thing is the products and services. And usually, unfortunately, this comes to mind first. The last thing is the products and services. And usually, unfortunately, this comes to mind first, when it should be the last. So here I have the chart. If I did the first line, first package, how many hours would it take me to edit the footage from just one camera, no additional sound tracks, no additional cameras? Number of hours, how long would it take me to edit? Correct, almost right, 4. And now look at the last package at the end, 20-minute featured fill by the very high skill level videographer. How many hours? Just 20 minutes long with some cool music. So how many hours? 40 hours minimum. 3 key takeaways: compare videographers, not prices, and invest in artistic storyteller. Your family, your kids and grandkids will appreciate that you did.